Hello guys, and welcome to all those training to become Super Saiyans, and welcome to Revolution. So after episode 100 has dropped, I have come up with a theory. Now guys, this theory doesn't have the most substance to it. In fact, it is literally based on my perception of basically one word that Hit says to Jiren. Now, usually when I make a theory, I try to make sure it is as grounded in terms of supporting evidence as possible. Obviously, they are always theories, so they can be disproven by the series or the author at any point. But I don't think there's any problem with us fans coming up with these theories and discussing them and the avenues that could open up due to them. The incredible expansiveness of the Dragon Ball universe, for me, is what makes it so enjoyable to be a part of the Dragon Ball community. And the ideas that I got from this one word, and it could be you, but it might just be me for all I know. The concepts that I got from this one word got my brain racing, full of ideas, and basically I want to share them with you. So take this theory or hypothetical situation with a pinch of salt and just try and enjoy it for what it is. Basically, after Jiren one-shots Kale, knocks her completely out of her berserk form in episode 100, we get a little showdown between the legendary assassin Hit from Universe 6 and Jiren the Grey from Universe 11. Now, Jiren the Grey has been built up as the main antagonist for this tournament. He has been built as the most powerful warrior that will oppose Goku at some point in this tournament. But we also know that the legendary assassin Hit is also incredibly powerful, has a great arsenal of techniques, and we now know that he can use the time skip in this tournament of power. And he also forced Goku to use Kaioken even in his Super Saiyan Blue form in the God of Destruction tournament, and then fought Goku to a tie after the Goku Black arc on planet Earth. So I think it is fair to say that Jiren and Hit are two of the MVPs of this tournament, and a showdown between these two would be epic. Everybody wants to see it. In fact, a lot of people have already been talking about this showdown between two of these incredibly powerful beings. But what I want to take you back to is that God of Destruction tournament between Universe 6 and Universe 7. Hit and his motivation for entering that tournament was that he got the cube used by Vados and Whis, used to transport the participants of the God of Destruction tournament from their planets to the Nameless planet. Now, this cube is often referred to as the Vehicle of the Gods. That is not an official name, that is just what everybody tends to call it, and it's an apt name in reality, so we will go with that. This Vehicle of the Gods is said to be able to transport beings from one universe to another, meaning interuniversal travel. The only thing is, we never really got an explanation as to what motivated Hit to want this cube in the first place. Now, he is an assassin and he does get paid to assassinate people, so it is very possible he just wants it as a means to extend his range of assassination, I guess. But by that means, that would mean that the person who is paying for his services, or whoever is rewarding Hit for his services, would have to know about the other universes. And to know about beings in other universes, surely they've been there. So that would indicate that they can get there themselves anyway. Or was Hit running away from someone? I don't particularly think he was. Everything we've seen after that tournament has indicated that his legendary status is just that. Nobody would probably touch this character. And if he was running away from somebody, that would indicate there's somebody in the universe stronger than him, and they would surely have been brought into the Universe 6 team for the Tournament of Power. There is still two members that we don't know about in the Universe 6 team, so who knows, but I think it's very, very unlikely that is the case. But even Champa was surprised that Hit was part of that Universe 6 team in the God of Destruction tournament, so Hit asking for this cube, he must have been highly motivated and really needed it. So what I propose is that Hit's motivation to want this cube and give himself the ability to travel in between universes could have been something to do with Jiren. Now, Obviously, this would require Jiren somehow making it to the Universe 6 universe, basically, and obviously we have no proof or evidence of that thus far, but it could be possible considering the Pride Troopers leader, Toppo, hangs around with the God of Destruction of Universe 11, and it wouldn't be surprising to know that Jiren did that as well. And remember how Toppo was in that cloak in the preliminaries to the God of Destruction tournament? Originally, the conceptual image of that was actually Jiren under that cloak. So, could it be possible that at some point, Jiren has visited Universe 6 and somehow humiliated their most powerful warrior, Hit? Now, at the end of the God of Destruction tournament, Hit states that he no longer needs this cube. But what does Hit learn in this tournament? He learns through fighting Goku that he can keep increasing his power, and as long as he has motivation and the focus to do so, he can literally use his ability to just improve. And also, we get the impression that Jiren is going to be as strong, if not stronger, than Goku Blue Kaioken, and obviously Goku Blue Kaioken in the God of Destruction tournament was stronger than Hit till he used his pure progress. And in the rematch on planet Earth, Goku didn't even have to use Kaioken to fight to a tie with the legendary assassin Hit. So going on the pretext that Jiren will be equivalent or stronger than Goku Blue Kaioken, going back to that God of Destruction tournament, Jiren would have been a lot stronger than Hit. Has Hit realised through improving his own abilities? Now remember guys, nobody in Universe 6 can match Hit. They're nowhere near close to Hit's abilities, but coming across Goku has really given him the impetus to improve himself in terms of martial arts abilities, not in terms of assassination abilities. Could Goku's constant endeavour for self-improvement have inspired Hit to, rather than assassinate Jiren, improve his martial arts abilities to regain his honour versus Jiren? It's all speculation for now, but it's definitely food for thought. When Hit had his showdown with Jiren, Hit said, "You." Yes, that's it. That's simply all he said. You're probably thinking you're just reading way too much into that, and I really couldn't argue with you saying that. Now, when Hit uses that word, he looked extremely serious. Jiren didn't do anything particularly bad to Kale. Kale was literally destroying the stage. She was in danger of killing someone, as Hit mentioned just before this. But he said, "You." It seemed very knowing, intended, and preconceived, like he knew who Jiren was already. Once again, maybe I'm reading too much into this. I would like to know what you guys think in the comment section. I know I'm not the only person who got that perception from this word. But Jiren literally did Universe 6 a favour by knocking her unconscious. He didn't even knock her off the stage. So there is no reason for Hit to be upset at Jiren. Now, Hit is no fool when it comes to evaluating opponents' power. We saw in the God of Destruction tournament, he didn't really pay anybody in any attention at all. When Goku and Vegeta went Super Saiyan, he kind of opened his eyes and gave a passing glance, but wasn't really that impressed. When they went to Super Saiyan Blue, then he really took full attention. And obviously, Jiren has just displayed a massive amount of power by literally one-shotting Berserk Kale, who was doing a good one on Goku Blue. But in this showdown, Hit is as tense and as serious as I've ever seen him. The tensity of this scene was incredible. I was major hyped, only for Goku to come in and go, "Yo," really excited by the fact he has new foes to fight. But Hit is much smarter than Goku. Hit knows that expending his energy now is not going to do him any favours later in the tournament when it really matters. So Hit uses the moment Goku distracts Jiren as the right moment to literally fly off and save his energy for later. Could that be a strategy of the legendary assassin Hit? Will he wait for Goku and Jiren to waste power on each other before intervening and using his advantage of not wasting any energy to give himself an advantage? But it was this very small event, basically only supported by the fact we never got what Hit's motivations were to get that God Cube that we saw in the God of Destruction saga. That has led me to believe that it is possible that Hit wanted to assassinate Jiren. Now, what Hit's motivations were to assassinate Jiren, that's also open to discussion as well. Could it have been a meeting between Gods of Destructions and their strongest warriors? Kind of similar how Beerus took Goku to fight Zamasu of Universe 10. I know that was under slightly different circumstances and it was to find out Zamasu's plot, but it's not unheard of people pitting together their strongest warriors to see who's strongest. Did Jiren humiliate Hit and Hit wants revenge? Jiren does come across as a bit of a bully. When Goku first met him, he told him to get lost. He wasn't very friendly at all, was he? It could just be because Goku's a rival to the Universe 11 team, and I'm sure he's heard a bit about Son Goku. But Jiren definitely gives across the impression that his demeanour is alpha. Or could it just have been somebody paying Hit to assassinate Jiren? Jiren is rumoured to be the mortal even stronger than a God of Destruction, so maybe a God of Destruction wanted Jiren assassinated. Anyway guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Does Hit have previous with Jiren? Was he trying to assassinate Jiren, or at least had motives to assassinate Jiren in the God of Destruction tournament? Or am I just reading far too much into this? I can accept that response, but if you're going to make that response, at least make it polite. If you're rude, you're not going to get a response. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I've got some big content coming this week in particular, and I'm sure you're going to want to watch it. And remember one very important final message. If you stay calm in any situation, you will never, ever become a Super Saiyan. Make sure you click that subscribe button to make sure you get all my latest content straight to your account as soon as it's released. And here are some more videos from my library, which I'm sure you will all enjoy.